Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in again. This is our first update, and we got some feedback already, and some people asked, how did you come up with the idea for the Discovery Center in the first place? So there's really a lot to that story, but we've got something special we're going to share. So this is the original Post-it note presentation. Hope you like it. We want to inspire the next generation by giving our current learners the best tools to explore the universe. And we also want to do the same thing for teachers. This is a quote we really like. The art of teaching is the art of assisting discovery. And we truly believe that, and that's how we came up with discovery learning. So for discovery learning to work, we would like the three primary modalities to work as simultaneously as possible. So those are the visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learning modalities. This particular school that we came up with this idea for, they issue all the kids mobile devices every morning. And these kids have these devices all day long. They turn them back in at the end of the day. The school maintains them, and then every day they just have their device refreshed and ready to go. Mobile devices have such a great capacity for doing things, and a lot of times we feel like they're not harnessed to their full potential. So we were trying to think of a new way to make them work even better. So what if we took a school and we spread out information all around the site, out on the playgrounds, out in the park, inside the school, maybe even virtually? What if for maybe even just a small portion of the day, we maybe focus a little bit more on discovery and a little bit less on delivery? Because we believe curiosity equals discovery, and we think kids, they're just born to be curious and discover new things. So it gave us this idea to create immersive environments. So what if you could go back to the signing of the Declaration of Independence? Like yes, like if you're actually there in the room when all the conversations are being had, wouldn't that be a very unique experience? Or maybe what if you could go to outer space? Or how about under the ocean? Now what if we used augmented reality to deliver the things that your eyes can see, but maybe the information that you can't discern? And what if we took the exabytes of data that are on the internet currently and curated that content and delivered it to students? So that's, in a nutshell, what we're trying to do for the Discovery Center. So here's a rendering of the front door of this elementary school that we've been working on. It's not called Discovery, it's actually been renamed. But this will give you an idea that this is a real project and it's actually going in somewhere. So this line of light that you see going into the building, that goes right into the Discovery Center. It's actually right under this gray roof that you see. It's right in the very center of the school. And the reason that we put it there is because we want to be able to use it after hours, in the evenings and on the weekends for all different kinds of functions, not just for school. So what if we took that space that we call the Discovery Center, and we filled it with immersive video projection, taking you just about anywhere. And then what if we took that mobile device and we downloaded the Discovery Center app? This app would be a lot like other apps that are out there. You could have a profile, set your age, establish collaborators, maybe even have likes and things like that. And then you took this device back in the Discovery Center and used it to explore everything that's all around you. Maybe there was something in particular that caught your interest. Maybe it's that fish right there. So once you picked it, what if augmented reality began to superimpose itself around this fish and you were able to tap it and go inside and find out more information? Maybe it looked like this. Maybe it gave you some brief information about that particular fish, where it lives, how long has it existed, what colors are it, why. You might even be able to, tap the plus sign for more info or save it for later, share it with other people. Maybe you would go on an advanced search. What if the space maybe looked something like this? What if the Discovery Center maybe was like a traveling museum and you could have full-size exhibits? What if it's an art gallery and a place for the community to come in and do just about anything? So discovery learning, at least for this project that we're working on, it involves four primary things. The Discovery Center, which is the main thing we're talking about today, the line of light, which is actually still in development, our exploration beacons, which we're almost there on those, and then the scalable graphics, they're probably about 90% complete currently as of us making this presentation today. So more on those later, but we really want to talk about the Discovery Center. So how does the Discovery Center work? We've done a lot of research on this. We've tried a lot of different things, and our research has led us to believe that we think computer vision and augmented reality are the things that are going to drive this app. So that's what we're asking for, because we want that device to be able to sense whatever it's seeing inside those graphics and make it scalar and scalar for the intellectual abilities of the student. And then we want that augmented reality to sense what it's seeing based on that scale and push that information back to the student so they can do those many things with it. And then we also need immersive content. So, this is, that where you go in any space, any place and time, and you can, search the universe. So just a few unique aspects that we like to talk about. This app allows all three modalities to occur at the same time. Kids get to get up on their feet, use their hands on their mobile devices, and go discover things in this immersive environment. Obviously, they have to use their eyes to do that, so that already makes it visual. And then there's going to be sound inside the Discovery Center too. So kind of the sky's the limit on how much exposure we can get to those three primary modalities. Then number two, the content is scaled for granularity and threshold to make discovery and learning aspects intellectually appropriate. So if I'm a fifth grader, I'd set it to that. If I'm an eighth grader, I would set it to that. If I'm a fifth grader reading on an eighth grade level, if I go in and I'm experiencing a book, maybe my profile's set to eighth grade. And I could be in the very same room with fifth graders. They're seeing fifth grade content streamed to them. I'm a fifth grader with eighth grade reading ability, and I'm getting eighth grade content streamed to me in the very same room simultaneously. In this particular case, our school owner is going to try to make a website that hosts this information. And the reason why we think that's important is because we want the kids to be able to take this home and share it with mom and dad. So it'll be both physical and virtual, hopefully, if we can get there. Number four, you can go in anywhere in space or time. Go sit with Rosa Parks on the bus. Go with Neil Armstrong on the moon. Just imagine where you can go, and we can make the content. Let's go there. And then number five, we believe this technology has a few big industries to disrupt. We're actually already seeing it. When we came up with this idea nearly 2 years ago, it wasn't out there as much, but we think this is something that's going to change very soon. So what's next? We're going to do a campaign, and you guys already know that because this is the first update, but we want to make discovery learning, and especially the Discovery Center, a new typology in schools from now on. So because of that, we're going to leave it open source, just like what we've said on our campaign website. So anything that we develop and anything that developers and content makers put online for people to get, all you got to do is get those three things, put it together, and make your own Discovery Center. So we coined this ourselves. We just called it innovation crowdsourcing. So obviously we're not able to create all these things on our own as much as we have tried. So we're asking the world to respond, and hopefully we'll see something happen as a result of this. So who's our target audience? Honestly, it's everybody. We put this slide together to hopefully entice some people out there. But if you're a grad student at a university and you do this kind of thing, jump in, see what you can do. If you're a company, We could use your help. Like I said, just about anybody. And if you're not one of these people that can develop the app or the content, and you just want to be a user and you want to try it out yourself, just share it. The more people that share this, the greater exposure it's going to get, the more likeliness it'll be that it happens. So like I said, we created our Discovery Learning Campaign website. It's www.discoverylearningcampaign.com. You can go there, get more information, see a lot of things that we put on the website. We've also got the developer kits, one for the mobile app, one for the immersive content, and one for users so they can download it and make their own Discovery Center. And the best that I can say to everybody is share, share, share. Share as much as you can. Okay. So that's it. That's our posting up presentation. Stay online. We'll be updating again soon, and can't wait to see this happen.